What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and today we'll be talking about OnyxCoin XCN USD. It is the 8th day of July, and here we are sitting at about $0.0037 with roughly 10 hours left in the day. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it, you guys. Let's talk about this here. So 10 hours, 2 minutes left. Moving down, you're down about 3% on the day so far, consolidating in this area as we have been. And again, the expectation overall is that we are primed and ready for some type of a move up. Now, I've gone back and forth on where my price targets are for this, but generally we're expecting something above 0.05. I've started to come to the conclusion that I really do believe we're going to pump above this high, but that remains to be seen. And I've gone over why that's a big deal to get above that high. I'll just say it in brief here without all the preaching that I normally give. It would be a big deal because we haven't seen a higher high since January of 2025. So here we are a year and a half later. We get above that high. Yes. This is a higher high here. Yeah, that's a higher high here. That's not what I mean. I mean higher highs in these grand macro aspects. If we get a high there, it's the first time we've seen a higher high. Going along with this kind of trajectory, we've got the lower lows coming in. Now we've got this sideways consolidation, accumulation phase going on. We get the higher high. We're completing the cycle, guys. We're really completing the thought here and starting to shift this thing into an upward sloping trend. We get above this high. We get above 0.0087. The thought isn't going to 1 cent. No, the thought is going to 2 cents. The thought is going to prior resistance. The thought is even going to new relative highs altogether. The thought is the bear market's over. The downtrend is over. Accumulation is on before the next massive move comes. Okay. We look at this in the 1 hour time frame here. Come on now. You know you want to load. I know you do. Okay, there we are. 0.0037 right now. Not a lot of volume on the downside. By the way, we came down. We actually filled this gap that I was concerned about a couple days ago. We actually filled this gap, so that's nice. This is actually the main reason I wanted to make this video, is that a couple days ago, I've said this a few times, that I think that the low is in. I think we have our low, but because of this gap, we could have come down and we could have seen a lower low. It is possible still that we do see a lower low, and even if we do, we're still in this area that I expect we're going to find support. I don't expect that we're going to see any kind of significant drop from here. As we're dropping here, semi-significantly, not a lot of volumes coming in at all. We filled the gap. We're ready to go. I think we will. We'll move up higher. That's the expectation. I don't think we need to look at the 1 hour or the 4 hour indicators just because we're so choppy and sideways. Let's look at the daily time frame. Daily time frame here, the RSI is shaping up. You can see the higher lows are coming in, the higher highs are coming in as well. Going from getting into the oversold zone to bouncing off the oversold zone. If we can bounce off the 40, you guys, this is a really complete bullish structure that's going on. And the next target area might be the overbought zone, which anytime we get overbought with XCN, we do see sizable pumps. Here, I mean, that in a day, let's just see. 1 day from a low to a high, we pumped 83%. Here, whenever we worked our way from the overbought into the overbought zone, from the low to the high, we pumped about 45%. Here, when we got into the overbought zone, we saw a move that was a lot bigger. Can't get it right here. Hold on, let me see. A lot bigger. That one was 215%, 45%, 83%, 215%. I genuinely believe that we're en route to see something that takes us above this high. That could be over 100%, and that's, within the realm of possibilities. Absolutely, it is. So MACD getting close to this zero, right at a point to bounce. We bounced exactly at this point with the oscillators before. We could bounce here now, bouncing here and crossing above the zero, bouncing there on the RSI, bouncing at the oversold zone on the stochastics, all that in culmination together. We just filled the gap. I mean, there's some serious potential here, you guys. I'm really excited to see what OnyxCoin brings over the coming days and weeks. And again, I think right now we're biding our time. What's going to happen now is whether we move up, whether we move down, whether we do whatever, however long it takes. It could take forever. It could take a day. We're going to see a move up that I would expect at least brings us above like this area here, if not potentially inevitably takes us above this high. And when we get above that high, that's when the real exciting things start to take place. I'll see you on the next one. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye.